Yo, what's good? Today we're gonna be reacting to Melanie Martinez' Death. I sound like the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin.
Who disturbs my slumber?
Who disturbs my slumber? One day I want to get into voice acting. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. I'm so giggly today, I'm having fun. Alright, what's up with this?
Death
Ah!
is life, is death, is life, is death,
Okay.
is life.
I feel like I need to turn this up a bit. This is very cool so far, though. Like, whatever is going on, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for it. Oh, she's basically... That's like the death of her self? Her old self, I guess? Okay. Y'all probably know the lore way better than me, so let me know in the comments.
They're carving my name
Ooh.
in the grave again. The flowers are fresh and their faces wet. My body has died, but I'm still alive. Look over your shoulder, I'm back from the dead.
This is like a new genre. I'm like trying to put my finger on it, but I'm not exactly there. I'm hearing some like goth elements, but her vocals are not that. Her vocals have a very, still kind of a fairly bright tone to them. Let's see where it goes.
Candles to draw me in. Saying all the same things, I'm gone this time. Your words mean nothing, so take them back and meet me here across the plain. The other side, I'm not far. When you
It's so pretty. I do need to turn on the captions though, but okay, unfortunately there aren't any.
are in around, I sink into the ground. I try to pretend I'm closer to you, never understand it. You're always on my mind, I cannot help it.
So pretty.
I don't wanna be carrying the weight on my shoulders. That this comes to me, hits me on the cheek, gave me closure, immortal by design. I'll be meeting you here every time.
Oh, it's so fun. It feels so mystical. Like even the lyrics too. I do think the lyrics are a little bit hard to understand at times, mostly because of the effects on the track. Melanie sings about a spirit who has returned from the dead and is struggling to connect with the living. Let's continue. We're only halfway done.
Immortal by design, I'll be meeting you here every time. Back from the dead, back from the dead.
Oh!
I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead.
Hey!
Back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead.
Oh, that was so cool, dude. Whew, shivers. Okay. Oh! I really want to make comments on it, but I also don't want to stop. This is so fun, dude. She's taking this musically in so many really, really cool directions that you really don't hear from mainstream artists, just like ever. Nobody does this. From the screaming, from that scream, that yelling that we're hearing here that is like heavily distorted, into just this, I'm back. Because it's not like a very gentle, soft, I'm back. It's like this, I'm back. It's like punchy. I don't know. It's a very creative way of using the voice, and you don't hear whispering on tracks that often. Aside from that song, you remember that song that's like, wait till you see my. But that's different. It's not the same.
I show my presence, you run away in the fear of ghosts. I try to talk, the barriers are too strong. When
Oh, so cool.
around, I sink into the ground. I try to pretend I'm closer to you. Never understand it. You're always on my mind.
I just want to blast my eardrums out with this.
Help it. I don't wanna be carrying the weight on my shoulders. That this come to me, kissed me on the cheek, gave me closure, immortal by design. I'll be meeting you here every time.
No.
Back from the dead, I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead.
It's so cool, dude. The imagery is so cool. I like it because she's exploring a very deep and scary concept. Something I've been thinking about a lot lately, to be honest with you. It's not fun to think about. Death is something that is going to happen to everybody at some point in our lives. And it on some level is a bit wild to me how little we talk about that. Because it's something that it's always kind of looming there, you know what I'm saying? But her exploring this in such a creative and cool way, she's presenting the idea that there's something more to death than just disappearing forever. Anyway, regardless of like the exact thing she's trying to communicate, the fact that this is that it is being explored in this way, I think is really cool, because a lot of times these days in pop music, everything is about the same thing. I think there's more complex things that artists can be exploring, like more complex topics, more complex lyrics. And so I really, really applaud her for going there with her music and taking this risk. But anyway, let's finish it up.
Please don't ever worry. I know it's more than hurt quietly. I'm dying. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead.
Not to mention, it's just a banger. Like, musically speaking, it's so creative. Cool. I was hoping we'd hear that whisper again. Very iconic. I like that she burrows as well, even though she's a fucking fairy. This definitely gets me interested in her album. Because I like this so much, I'm going to be absolutely reacting to it. So because this is an old video, I have actually already reacted to Portals as well as the deluxe tracks. 2 different live streams. However, like most of my live streams, they do often get taken down. Feel free to check my channel to see if they're up. Fortunately, they are up on my Patreon. Link to that down in the description. If I could keep them up on YouTube, I would rather do that too. But thanks for supporting the channel. Check it out if you're interested. So, I know the title says Vocal Coach Reacts. I just realized I haven't really talked about her voice at all. So we have this clip of her singing it live at Lollapalooza. Let's jump into that for a minute, yeah? It's always challenging when it comes to songs that use heavy autotune. She's not trying to hide the autotune. It's there to sort of create this otherworldly sound. It's always a good idea to pay attention to what's going on underneath the autotune, because you can't just autotune anything and have it sound good. Generally speaking, there still needs to be something going on underneath it, especially when it's so heavy-handed like this. So she really does lots of different cool things to create this like sound of almost like the sound of a different being. A being that's not limited to like one thing, like one cutesy pop sound the whole way through, exploring all sorts of different things.
I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead, back from the dead. I'm back from the dead.
Even in this chorus here, even though she's a bit speaky, she still has some air, which also gives it a little bit of this creepiness, you know what I mean? In a good way. Then into the screams. You can think of this as kind of like a yell. Death! That type of a thing. But she actually adds a little bit of distortion to it. Death! Death! Something like that. You know, you get the idea, where there's a little bit of this grit on it, which also makes her sound dead.
Understand it. You're always on my mind. I cannot help it. I don't wanna be carrying the weight on my shoulders. Death has come to me, kissed me on the cheek, gave me closure.
The other thing I'm noticing that she does as well is she sings a lot of these lines while she's kind of out of breath already, or she's just giving us the impression that she's out of breath. So like right here. You can kind of imagine, kiss me on the cheek. Na, 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 na. right? Does that make sense? Like she's singing with low lung volume is what I'm saying. And it gives things this angsty vibe. Could be wrong, but that's the impression I get. You hear singers doing this sometimes. Which gives this section a little bit of contrast because it sounds again to me like she's singing with higher lung volume again. So there's not this feeling like she's about to run out of air. Just lots of different like changes in the flow and how she's doing things. Obviously, there's also a backing track playing here, so we're not getting like the full depth of, her live vocals. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed my reaction. Hopefully it made sense. Ooh, my hair is going crazy. I'm so sorry. It is literally 3 a.m., you guys. Until next time, Tristans. And Tristan! Peace.